Well, good morning, everyone. Happy Wednesday. It's Wednesday, August 28th, 2024. Welcome in, everybody. It's the day for Morning Live. What's up? What's up? What's up, Potato? Did I see Betty's new post? No, not yet. I'll look it up, though. What up, Ministry? PJ Vision, there you are. Hey, PJ. Hope everything is going well. She says, I need a distraction. Let us know how Dolly's doing. We've all been thinking of you guys, sending out good thoughts, prayers, and vibes your way. Glad to see that Dolly was moved out of ICU. I saw that yesterday. So PJ, we're thinking about you. We're thinking about you guys. Let us know how he's doing, though, if you have an update, if you can. Good morning. Just me and you. Newfie, good morning. Katie Joyless, good morning. Hey, Melissa B. Moo Brews. We got Allop Juice in the house today. What's up, Lucid in hindsight? Guidance. What's up? Linda Lou Who. Proud Mama B. Prayers for PJ and Dolly. Yep. Send them up, guys. Send them up. What's up, Jax? Betty just posted about detective. Retired EMT, welcome in. Hey, Brandywine. Hey, Gene P. Yeah, it wasn't, I did the Wade Wilson thing yesterday. So, and then my daughter came over last night, or like yesterday afternoon, and then I put off tonight's live. Oh, PJ, don't feel like you have to respond to everybody, hon. I don't think anyone expects a response. So don't feel pressured for that. I think everybody just wants to get their well wishes to you. So you guys, if you don't hear a message back from PJ, don't take it personal. She's overwhelmed. But I don't think anyone expects a reply. Yes, exactly, Potato. Betty posted an accusation about a detective. All right, let's check that out before we get into the stream today. She's still on her bullshit, huh? That's why my thumbnail says, Shoe Fly, don't bother me. But I'll tell you what, Shoe Fly didn't bother Eric Craddock none, because Mr. Eric Craddock was officially sworn in yesterday as the sheriff of Sumner County. What you think about that, Bullhorn Betty? He's official. Is she trying to get arrested? What'd this lady do? Oh my God. I can't with Bullhorn Betty. She's a mess. Look at this shit. What is wrong with this woman? What the fuck is wrong with these people? I don't understand it, guys. I don't know why she doesn't just quit. So here she says, Detective Lisa Byington with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office is an overzealous detective that violated the law. She's no different than the criminals she arrests. How many others has she lied about for an arrest? We will find out. Now you're under investigation. What? Let's see these stupid comments. All that's done in the dark will come to light. Wow. There's people that support this shit. Glad to see you out doing your thing. Let's find out about this so-called detective. Yeah, she has counsel too. Good morning, Kels. Good morning, Joe. Good morning, Lazy Wolf and Catherine. Moody. Be still. Yeah, she has court with Chris tomorrow. She won't go. I don't think she'll go. She didn't go for the other three. Why would she go to this one? She's going, I know. What the hell? Let's see. You've retained counsel. Yeah, Frizzell and Frizzell. Frizzell and Frizzell, if that's not fitting. Ryan, I'm not sure, but good morning, Ryan. Hey, Mick. Just a girl. Oh, she might just send her attorney. Good morning, One-Eyed. Hey, ho. Hey, hey, ho, ho. We want to bring Sebastian home, this Andrea says. Is there a link to an article? Burger! She's like, I don't see anything about her in the news. This must be who's investigating Betty. She must be big mad. Miss Holly, it's time to kick the clowns out of Sumner County. Oh, my goodness. Gracious. I think Betty's just jealous of her high-vis sweater. What do y'all think? I think she's just jealous of her sweater. Oh, she's always on some bullshit. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Bench warrant Betty's got to go. Hey, hey. It's the detective on the... Well, I thought he was assigned... It was assigned a different detective. Was this the detective that watched her video in court? Neurotic cooter. She's just jealous of the high vis. Oh, shit. Her high vis is on point. I love you too, Teresa. Stay safe with the storms and shit. Good morning, Miss Danielle. Good morning, Miss Fletcher. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. I'm not a good rhymer. Didn't you watch Body Cam? Yeah, it's horrible. It's horrible. It's horrible how she treated her husband. She makes me sick. She literally told the cops that her husband has an IQ of 43. After she called the cops on him because she didn't want him to be there anymore because she didn't want him talking. Check out Sinner on YouTube. He's got the videos. Okay. Betty, you're going to find yourself right back in that clinker. Before you know it. Before you even know it. Okay. So we're going to get into a lot. We're going to be all over the place today. So I hope you guys have your thinking caps on and you're ready. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Punani Queen is in the house. See, I can't rhyme. Sometimes I rhyme slow, sometimes I rhyme quick. I think that Lisa Byington, she's... Just because Betty says she's under investigation, that means Betty's investigating her. I highly doubt she'd be working while she's under investigation. And I highly doubt she'd be active on any cases if she was being investigated by someone real. This is Betty's bullshit. Okay? That's a BB. Betty's bullshit. It's not even worth a comment. All a comment does is get her engagement. It really does. I prefer to watch Debbie. I prefer to watch Betty on clip channels. Because I don't like giving her a view. Or any engagement. I don't dislike. I don't do any of that unless I absolutely have to. Hey, hey. Ho, ho. R.O. Cooter's got to go. I really try not to give her views and clicks and comments because all it does is get her, boosted there. Good Wednesday, Miss Cheryl. I don't see hammers yet. Hey, hey, ho, ho. Big Bottom Betty needs to go now. I've never watched a video or anything about her directly from her channel. Right. Right. It's a different judge tomorrow. It is. It is a different judge tomorrow. I saw someone say hi to her, so I said hi. Hi to who? What are you talking about? Y'all got me all confused. Yeah, throw up some pancakes for Betty. Throw some pancakes up for old pancake tits. I think Boo Boo is going to play the cuckoo card. It might work. It might just be legitimate. It's Truth Seeker's birthday today. Anybody else's birthday? Anybody else's birthday? Happy birthday to all the birthdays. You Boo Boo, you didn't do nothing. I was reading a comment. Happy birthday to all the birthdays.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, 'cause you're awesome. Happy birthday to you.
I couldn't hear that. I hope it finished out before I changed it. But happy birthday, Truth Seeker. Shameless. You and Nonsense sound a lot alike. We do? Good morning, Annie Jean. Good morning, everybody coming in. I figured I'd start a little early. I was ready. And then after this live, I have to go get my daughter some new tires. She showed up yesterday with bald tires with the belts showing. Yeah. I was like, oh my God, you're not getting back on the road with those tires. So we have to go get 2 front tires after this. No, you and Nonsense do not sound alike. Well, if you're worried, I'm not Nonsense. I've been on camera many times. Good morning, Ludwig. SS, good morning. I have no idea, Lucia, where Betty went. Oh no, Seek the Missing is in the hospital with an infection in her lower leg. Everybody send up good thoughts, prayers, and vibes over to Seek the Missing as well. There's Hams. The gang's all here. Except Michelle. Michelle is dealing with the loss of her father. Send up good thoughts, vibes, prayers to our one and only OG, Michelle. Lots of people going through shit right now, you know. Keep them in your thoughts and prayers. She's probably laid up at Seth's. Cricket Day. Well, good morning, honey. You haven't missed a thing. I just hope I don't miss anything that I wanted to go over. If so, I guess we always have tomorrow, right? Okay, so the first thing we're going to look at, I got to give a shout out to this channel. I don't know who they are, where they get their information, but you guys, she 236 views only. Okay, this is CC Ann, Mommin' It Up is her YouTube. I don't know who this person is, but dude, she has saved so many clips that have been deleted. She's put things together. Dude, Lucid, me too. Like, who is this genius behind this channel? She has seen Seth for who he is for a long time. I wish she would too. Well, I'm here to say, I'm going to give you guys the link because I feel like this is such an underrated channel right now. I mean, literally, I mean, not to be mean or anything, but you go over and you see this Silver on the Scene getting all these views. You know, these weirdos. Christy on the Case with a K. Like, out there exploiting shit, doing weird shit. And we've got Good Morning Crime. We've got Momming It Up over here, just putting the damn pieces together like a freaking pro. Y'all go subscribe to her. Go subscribe to her. Good morning, everyone. If you could hit that like button, I'd appreciate it. Hey, Life Rewinded. What's up, Ganja? Hey, Rhonda. Hey, Lulu. I'm at Grandma, and I would never leave my baby if he was still missing. You're talking about Robin. Yeah, I saw your question. Have I wondered if they've come? I don't know if they've come back. You're right, SS. It's so frustrating because she really has put, I know, the average person. I know, we see it across America every day. People who blindly follow, you know, celebrities and all that bullshit. Mrs. Smith gave 5. Bah! B. Tim's here. B. Tim. SS and Ganja got a membership, Cheryl, Hund Lover, and Jay. Welcome, guys. Thank you so
help a
much.
brother out here.
Mrs. Smith. Hi, Music City. Let's go, Brandon. Good morning. People don't want the truth. They want the chaos and the drama.
Brother out here.
Does anyone know what Robin and her husband drives? No, I don't. Welcome new members, though. We gob sheet.
Just help a brother out here.
See, I didn't catch that yesterday, Cricket. Is it true that the Michaela's Mutts charge $750?
Just help a brother out here.
The channel with the body cam is Sinner. If one of the mods could get Sinner's link too. That's where the body cams are. Yeah, momming it up is like spot
Just
the
help
fuck
a brother
on.
out here.
Thank you, Grady Judd, for welcoming everyone in. That's momming it up right there. Let's get her some subs, man. I don't know who she is, but she's doing some good work. Is it $750? Was that true? I just put it in above snowflakes. I heard yesterday that it was something about $750 to... You know, we patched the roof, JR. Thanks for asking. And we're hoping and praying that it won't leak. So we'll find out the next rain. But thank you for asking. It's been really stressful because we thought we patched the area where it was, you know, and then it rained and it got worse. Then we've done it again. We found a different spot and we've patched that. I don't know. I hope I don't have to get a whole new roof. Did you guys call or something? Oh my God, Clue. Clue. Shut up, Clue. I did not give you permission to show video of my fat A on camera. You are too much. Girl, I just can't believe this footage. And I'm sitting there, I'm like, oh my God, Clue was there and heard this conversation about the GoFundMe. No wonder your fucking radar was going off, right? You were standing there. So this momming it up. Do you know momming it up, Clue? Dude, Lucid, me too. Me too. You believe in Daddy Chatty's patchwork? Clue? Do you know who that is? Yes. Okay, so this is the same point when Seth got injured. Wait, it's $250. I have a screenshot I can send you with messages. What? Are you bribing me? What are you doing? Just Jada, thank you for your super chat, but what are you talking about? For it's $250. What is? Oh, the dogs. Jesus Christ. It's $250 to buy a dog from them. You do know her from YouTube? Well, she's done. Have you watched? So you've watched her videos. I've never seen her until yesterday. Ange, I did roofing for 20 years in Michigan. Talk to me before you get a whole new roof. Sweet, Ange, I will. $250 isn't bad. That's like a normal price. How did Mommy's It Up get $750? I don't know that Mom and It Up did.
Out here.
Thank you, Jada, again. Sorry I misunderstood. Okay, let's listen to this part. This is the search when JLR was there. We have Clue. Do you know this guy in the tan shirt? Do you know who he is? How many were adopted? Oh, she said up to 750. Maybe it depends on like if they had to put a lot of money into like if it was unhealthy. You know what I mean? But why didn't they go around? This is what I was wondering about that thing was why didn't they go around and introduce the dogs that were up for adoption? Oh, yeah. Terry Lynn, is she still live? She's been live for like 12 hours. Okay. I'll leave it up for a sec. Here, let me see, because I think he actually turns your way. Yeah, he does, kind of. This, again, is momming it up.
Quinky day.
This dude in the tan. The dude in the tan, and then we have another girl in a flannel by him. And then over to the right in the blue Columbia hoodie, I believe that's Karen. And then we're looking at Clue's juicy ass. And I don't know who else is in here. Well, obviously that's Seth with the ponytail. He don't look familiar. The girl in the tank top is Sebastian's godmother. The blonde? The blonde here in the hood? Yeah, they didn't even introduce us to the dogs. What ain't you? Oh, I thought this was you, Clue. Who is that girl? I'm sorry. I thought that was you. But now I'm looking at the hair and I'm like, no, it's not. You were off to the side here, weren't you? What's up, Joneson? Oh, she's a local. I'm sorry. I didn't know.
Just help a brother out here.
You were trying to get Terry Lynn to drive by the house in construction? Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't. Lisa, thank you for becoming a cooter today. Remember cooter? Clue is shorter. No, she just said it's not. I didn't know Clue was short. I thought that was you. Okay, here we go. Let's listen to this video. This is in the lady next to Seth. I don't know who that is either.
People, but I was only allowed to park 2 cars up there by the gate. But I don't even see if I'm gonna get dogs today.
I think he said something about this afternoon. From Kentucky. I wanted also to check where she lives. It looked like Center Point Market. Yeah, right up there. Yeah, street.
Can you guys hear it?
Creek town, dude.
They tried to shut down your
The lady next to Seth is the godmother. Oh, wow. I think that's the real Clue, isn't it? It should be. Someone can check it for me. The lady next to Seth is godmother. The one in the hoodie is Karen S. Isn't that the same time that someone came up to JLR's car in the park? Yes, the same day. Yes, it's the real Clue. Captain Ganja, 5'8". It's her, she says. Okay, thanks, guys. You just never know around here.
somebody anonymous stated that it was and they tried to shut it down. And Sarah, you know, Sarah gave them a big little finger. So it's actually down. It was down. Well, you can still donate to it. So you can do it.
Okay, I know you probably can't make out what they're saying, but they are literally talking about the GoFundMe and taking money out. And they're saying, oh, you can still donate to it, but Sarah needs to take some money out. This was only a few weeks in. All right, we're going to go back and have Momming It Up explain to you what you're seeing, okay? Here we go. His sister gets involved with this GoFundMe. Now listen.
To search, remember, but he gets that based off of the leads that his sister gets in the email tip line or on the Facebook groups. And how coincidental that like Seth is actually there where the glasses are. How does that happen all the time? it's just so strange, though, because I didn't know that you should touch evidence if you thought it was evidence. And I didn't know you get to determine what is evidence. I mean, I thought that the investigators that are actually doing the investigation, that they get to decide what is evidence and what they collect and what they don't collect. I mean, to me, if you have all these people there, isn't it already contaminated and useless? So is that a waste of everybody's time? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Oh, this
Just help
next
a brother
clip, you're
out
going to
here.
want to probably play it a few times and turn the volume up and stuff, because it's about Seth's sister, Sarah, who's all upset because something's happening to the GoFundMe. And I just think that's so strange. Like, what do they care about the GoFundMe money? They're literally searching for Sebastian. They just started searching. And you think that out of everybody, they can't pool resources together to cover gas and stuff? They had no expenses, just gas, just food. I mean, how could they not pool resources together? Why is she worried about money? And it's just a couple weeks after Sebastian went missing. I mean, I don't know. Isn't that a major red flag when people need money in a missing persons case? Or, God forbid, if there's some sort of a murmur, don't they, like, get really suspicious when people are in financial hardship or there's life insurance? I just find it so strange that Seth's sister would be making a big deal about something like that. I mean, were they having serious money problems to that extent? Really? And that's the godmother, right? The one, Tanya, that ended up making the Venmo and the Cash App for Seth? My goodness, this is so bizarre. Oh, and there's Karen, the event planner. She's in the GoFundMe conversation too. Wow, look at the people in that GoFundMe conversation. Isn't that a quinky dink? Isn't that kind of strange?
To the right and the left inside the wood.
Yeah, right.
And I could bring people, but I was only allowed to park 2 cars up there by the gate. I'm kind of waiting to see if I'm going to get dogs today.
I think he said something about this afternoon. Something Kentucky. I wanted also to check where she lives. It looked like Center Point Barbecue. Yeah, right up there. Yeah, street. They tried to shut down your somebody anonymous stated that it was and they tried to shut it down. And
Somebody anonymous tried to shut it down. I can't hear it really well either. I will clean this up later and repost it.
they're so it's actually down. It was down. Well, you can still donate to it. So you can do it electronically.
Yeah, I mean, listen to it again. Isn't that strange that Sarah was already needing to draw money out of the GoFundMe? Like, they were already having deposits from the GoFundMe taken out. What would they need the money for? They had cash handed to them at the one vigil. I mean, I know that one lady gave a couple $1,000s. I mean, I just think this is so strange. How do all these people need money that desperately already? I mean, how? What would they need it for? I mean, they got the flyers from the Cajun Navy.
See what I'm saying? Like, how does this girl know that they got a couple $1,000s even? Now, I'm going to slow it down to 0.75 and see if you recognize the voice at all.
People are donating food. They're donating anything that Seth needs, buying cigarettes even, filling up his gas tank. Wow, this is so weird. What do you think, guys? Tell me in the comments.
Oh, there's our clue. There's our clue. Clue and fiance are like, this shit's shady. They're like, what are we doing? What's going on here?
Has his mom and stepdad ever gone searching for Sebastian? And
Okay, now she's got clips of Terry Lynn. Remember how Terry Lynn deleted shit? And they are side-eyeing. It's so funny. They're like staying away from the main crowd. Like, I'm not sure we want to be really associated with this. But here we are, so we're going to stand over here.
answer that, or do you want to answer that one?
No,
No.
Searching with,
God, Terry
not,
Lynn's audio
not
sucks.
searching with me.
I'll say they were at the house. Was he trusting of adults? Welcome. It's weird.
Yeah, I haven't heard it. So
So do you find him trusting of adults?
I stated earlier that he would sit there and he would watch the interaction between me and the adult, and it would depend on what was going on. I have seen him step in between me and another adult to tell adult that
Trusting of adults, though? You do?
I stated earlier that he would sit there and he would watch the interaction between me and the adult, and it would depend on what was going on. I have seen him
Creep
step
town,
in between
dude.
me and another adult to tell adult to back away from his dad. And that was when he was even younger. And as he gets older, I watched him. He sits there and watches the body language between me and whoever I'm speaking to. You know, and most of the time, if I know the individual, I'll be like, I'll tell Sebastian, introduce yourself. Either he would or he wouldn't. And that would just depend on his attitude for the day.
What does this even make sense?
I mean, try to be as lean as I did at Waffle House getting to give a girl his phone number.
I tried to be lenient, and he cut himself off. He's like, I tried to be lenient. I did. I gave a girl I talked him into giving a girl at Waffle House to give a girl his phone number.
I'm sorry, but that is.
And that is what I would expect a parent of.
All right, let's go.
Creep town, dude.
Creep town, dude. Let's go back
Where Sebastian
to the beginning
was
here.
last seen at his mom and stepdad's home in Henderson.
Okay, this is a statement I wanted to go over, so we'll go ahead and watch this.
He's part of Seth Rogers, Sebastian's biological father's team, and he has a statement to make, so I need to let you know that. Before you watch me, you need to make sure that you listen to what he has to say.
This, you know what? This might be one of the TikTok girls. What if this is one of the TikTok girls? It sounds like one of the TikTok girls, yo.
So you make an educated decision in watching any of the videos.
Have not been out. People know him.
Talking about Jaden.
And I'm going to strongly encourage everybody in this crowd right now.
This is Jaden.
I'm not accusing, encouraging. Stop believing these creators.
Oh, listen.
Stop believing these creators that have never been out searching. Right. These people right here have been out searching. These people know him, know about his son. These creators that come up with this bullshit have not been out.
So yes, you heard that right. Stop believing the creators because apparently we're all full of it. Well,
See, I think that might have pissed one of these TikTok girls off. It kind of sounds like chasing crime. Clue is going live later, exposing some of those TikTok girls. Most importantly, Tony. Awesome. What time, Clue? What time, Clue? It sounds like chasing crime to me. And he said, Jaden was like, these TikTokers. And I'm like, wow, she's fucking videoing right now. And you just said that. Why would you do that?
Well, you know, guys, I'm sorry that I'm trying to teach you how to look up documents yourself and how to go to your government websites and fact check licenses and 501c3s, or to be able to check and see if somebody actually has court hearings or if they have protective orders. Or I'm sorry if I brought it to your attention that there's been people on the search team that were registered SAs. See, I find it funny, though, because in the beginning, all you wanted was to find people that would share your story, right? That's all they wanted was Seth and his family to find creators that would get their facts out there. You know, I can't help but think after all this time now that the reason that so many people started going above and beyond once they realized myself and most likely everybody that refused to go along with their narratives wasn't going to comply was because in those groups early on, that's where the live streams were always shared. So when Seth Rogers would go have a, 3-4 hour hangout, just sitting on somebody's panel, those were shared in that Facebook group.
Hold on.
And I know many of us.
Hold on. It says, depending on how it transpires, it appears these people that refuse to partake are then flooded with off-the-record messages outside the comments in the group threads. In response by email comments, it depends and seems to vary, explaining, quote, off-the-record reasons and demands for you to change your mind, claiming the bio dad is a grieving father. Let's go back and read this one, because this is what she's not saying. Forcing what many consider lies to the public with unbelievable insinuations that if you fail to support and share this false information and join in on slander and what I would assume is harassment, cyber stalking laws don't apply, ? My opinion is based on hours and hours of these interviews, live streams, and social media posts. Seth Rogers, Robin, Sarah, Karen, Michelle, and many other members of the team's branches obsessive behavior. And then forcing lies of public. I read that. Like a pack of wolves, everyone piles on, blocking and banning anyone not Team Seth. Requirements for Team Seth is agree and share whatever admins, mods, or Seth, Robin, Tony, etc. For that time, it changes some weeks. It's pushing focus to Chris Bowersox. Some, it's on fake neighbors and anonymous posts. These always seemingly included and still are the approved content creators to follow and further support by sharing and funding. Could be digging random land or tracking down locations of Chris, Katie, their families' locations, jobs, businesses, etc.
That the reason that so many people started going above and beyond once they realized myself and most likely everybody that refused to go along with their narratives wasn't going to comply was because in those groups early on, that's where the live streams were always shared. So when Seth Rogers would go have a, 3-4 hour hangout, just sitting on somebody's panel, those were shared in that Facebook group. And I know many of us remember those conversations. And although whataboutisms in those conversations are pretty unsettling now, they were very unsettling at the time too. So I always wondered if that's why they doubled down so hard to push people out of those groups. Because in those whataboutism conversations, there was things said like, well, what if a child leaves the house, has a friend help them, and then they call grandma? Would you not help that child? Or what about a father is alone searching and they find their deceased child? What would you do? Who would you blame for that? There was so many disturbing whataboutisms in these conversations. And these conversations, right? The biological father is partaking in these live streams. He's up there, he's talking, he's answering everything in chat. Although the people that were in the chat rooms were the people that they were bringing there from the Facebook groups, because these were always very small. They weren't published and advertised all over the place. So they were very controlled from the beginning. Every question, when you go back now and you look at it, you'll see is people that are on the team, they're different mods, they're the same screen names, and now you know, oh, that's somebody that's been searching. Oh, that's a TikToker. Oh, that's Michelle. She runs the Facebook groups. Oh, that was Karen. She is an event planner or whatever, and she's been helping. Oh, that's Jaden. So, I mean, there's just so much that went on. I can't help but think that, is that not why everybody started doubling down? Because I know for me, as soon as I said anything, which was very far and few in between, I didn't engage very often. I had nothing to offer. But when I would answer something in the beginning, that I knew people were asking a question that I knew the answer to, right?
This says these could lead to information going to the TBI law enforcement and locating Sebastian, couldn't they? If people have the full story, could they not be more inclined to make a more educated opinion and put the focus on Sebastian Rogers? Instead of crowdsourcing for 6 months, having everyone focus on things that seemingly appear not even actually exist.
Right? Like a fact-based question. Like, oh, Chris took off and Katie took off. And I'm like, no, they didn't leave till like a month into this. And you're in the same group I am. So you know that they were being tagged and accused of being MMs, you know? And it was very clear that the admins weren't going to have that. So they would get rid of you. And that's when people started at the simultaneously trying to accuse one of my kids. Like, I have a kid that has a little bit of similar characteristics and physical traits. There's lots of kids that look similar to Sebastian. You know, if you don't know them personally, I guess you could say, oh, maybe they look alike, whatever. But at the same time, now that I look back on it, I think that's where it stemmed from, because we were all in those groups in the beginning and we saw and heard these live streams, and that made people uncomfortable and they had to get rid of you. But at first you guys wanted us to help and talk and share a narrative and your exact story. But when I refused, and I know others refused, that's when it went rogue, right? That's when you went off the deep end, calling people double agents. Everybody's gone rogue. Nobody cares to find Sebastian just because we wanted to actually.
This is where the double agents come in. You're going to love this one. Terlin's kin, pay attention to this one.
Help. We didn't want to spread misinformation and lies when the kid's actually missing. So like if you have a kid that's actually missing that you want to find, you know, lying and, you know, saying things that aren't reality based is not exactly going to help people look in the places they need to look, is it? I mean, that's just how it is. And pretending that other people's children are possibly a sighting of the missing child when you know that's not true, how does that help? But anyway, I'm just gonna get back to playing more of these videos. But yeah, sure, let me just go to Seth, because you know he only wants people that's gonna push exactly the stories that you all are partaking in pushing, that 99% have all been complete lies for whatever reason that you guys are doing it.
I get people don't want to focus on any victims' families, but there's no changing the actions and public conversations. They are what they are. Hiding them is doing what good exactly? It hasn't stopped the way the team's organizing. It seems to have only helped. People want to support Seth Rogers and insist a death certificate is issued. What? Wow. Death certificate.
Let me just go over a few things. I am just a regular person. I am just a mother, and I didn't ask for any of this crap. But I am not okay with all the people that are being victimized. So all of you need to check yourselves, because believe you me, I am nothing to worry about. None of these content creators are what you got to worry about. You need to worry about the investigation, because you talk so darn much that if you have no idea what happened to Sebastian and you haven't been doing anything shady and you haven't done anything crooked, then what are you worried about? What the heck are you doing? What are you doing? Because they already have everything you can imagine. They know all the messages. They hear all your audio calls. They know who's allowing posts in the group. They know who the anonymous people are. They know everything every step of the way. They know every tip, every nonsense that's gone back and forth. And for people that have no involvement or no knowledge of where he went or where he is, it's kind of hard to understand why anybody would partake in that when they're looking for a loved one or their child or their grandchild.
And demand Seth be cleared. How has any of this helped or made any rational sense?
Just help a brother
Now
out here.
protesting for Seth to be cleared publicly and a death certificate issued in a missing child's case 6 months in? Betty's been talking about a death certificate? We don't know what kind of insurance. We only know what Seth said. Seth said.
Or their nephew or whatever, their godson. You know, it kind of really doesn't make any darn sense.
Good morning, Sherry.
You would do all of these games, because that's where the games come from. If people are able to sit back and see all of the videos, all of the interviews, and everything that's been said, which is really hard to do because it's completely buried or deleted.
They've been out here. Therefore, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, and we're believing them, and we have to stop.
Okay, so wait. This is a post from Karen Strom. This is Jaden's mom. Okay. And this must be after the thing, the vigil where Betty got arrested. I will never understand why it's so hard for some to focus on Sebastian. I'll never understand why so much effort is put into things that will never help locate him. I will also never understand why grown people would disgrace a missing child to make a buck, all while pretending they care for him. Who's she talking about? There's a lot of evil people in this world that could not handle the childish behavior they're demonstrating if the shoe was on the other foot. But I digress. Let me skip to the positive. Sebastian still has an army of people that are focused on him and have their priorities straight. They will not give up on him despite the many efforts of others. It's pretty impossible to walk away when you focus on true awareness for him. 2, maybe 3 dogs found their forever homes today, and donations will provide Michaela's Mutt Motel with more resources to help more fur babies. While there was some drama, it was nothing compared to the amount of love that showed up today. That includes everyone that fervently prays and continues to have hope from other states and countries for Sebastian. So thank you to those who choose faith and love over evil. Today was still very much a success because those don't matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter. And then she quotes the Bible. Finally, be strong in the Lord and in his mighty power. Put on the full armor of God so you can take your something against the devil's schemes.
Therefore, they don't know what the hell they're talking about, and we're believing them, and we have to stop. He knows. Get information from him, not YouTubers and TikTok creators.
Get information from him, not YouTubers and not TikTok creators. Interesting, huh?
For the money people, and Sebastian is not money. He is love, and he is smiles, and he is worthy. And everybody has to put on the armor and fight for Sebastian. I'm sorry if I overstep. But dang it, somebody's got to freaking say it.
Oh, you gotta love the boo-hoos. You know, who just pick a brewery. Sure helps Sebastian. Doesn't this help Sebastian? And you got all the boo-hoos going.
Okay, I'm trying to step away for just a second.
Oh. By the way, this is Cajun. Okay, she's showing a clip of Cajun from TikTok, the one that accused me of overlaying Tony's peen. Yeah, that Cajun. That's her right here. Listen to her. After the vigil, Cajun, get some help. Seek help, girl.
He may not want me saying this. It breaks his heart to watch Seth going through this.
Oh, here we go. You need to drink a little more there, lady. Your boo-hoos haven't fully kicked in yet. Because, yeah.
Oh, my God. It says, allegedly, in my opinion, what breaks rational people's hearts that watch the lies for months is a family that cares more about strangers than Sebastian. Having criminals or people with ROs knowing it takes focus off Sebastian. Disgusting where the focus truly is. They know where Sebastian is. That's why there's no focusing on the missing child. Yikes, momming it up.
This is definitely Tony and Seth pity party time, right? Nobody gives a shit about them. Everybody cares about Sebastian.
Right.
Because he had a whole nother family, and you guys have done nothing for Sebastian. You had a woman with an RO come to a vigil. It wasn't about Sebastian. If anybody cared about him, you guys would never have brought somebody that could get arrested. You wouldn't have taken the chance. You would kick out anybody and everybody and cooperate with law enforcement. You wouldn't be trying to go after one family member as a revenge, a woman that was with this guy a decade ago. Get a damn grip, honey. And you know what? If you actually believe the crap coming out of your mouth, seek help. Seek help. You're vulnerable. You're vulnerable. You could be manipulated into all different theories and do all kinds of crazy things. People like you scare a lot of us because I think you would go to the ends of the earth to cover up for Seth. Something is wrong upstairs. Get your head checked.
And people want to say that he's not in it for the right reason, but he is. And I'm just so tired of all the hate. I'm tired of it.
What about Katie and Chris? Are you kidding me?
There's no sense in it. This is about Sebastian and Sebastian alone. These people need to grow up.
Exactly. And he had a mom, stepdad,
Sorry,
and
guys.
another family.
I wasn't going to say anything like that, but I'm so tired of it. I just want to thank you guys that have been supportive all along and that have been praying and doing everything that you can to support Seth. Appreciates it more than you guys could ever understand.
Exactly.
Obviously, it is to all of you because he has a mother. He's a real child. He has a whole other family.
That's right, hindsight. It's not a game. It's not a freaking game. And that's what I don't understand. I don't get why these people are playing these stupid games.
I can't.
Told him I've been at work since I've been clocked in since before.
All right, here we go. We're going to get to the nitty gritty now. Momming It Up is on it. On it. So here is Seth. I'm going to slow it down because he's fast. It's sped up. This is where he talks about being in the parking garage. What up, Gary? Good morning. Did you vacuum yet today, Gary? Can you get the link? Sure. Absolutely. Here's her link. Oh, Sin's got it. Thank you, Miss
But I've
Sin.
been at work in the parking garage since about 6 o'clock the night before. And I told him they can call and verify where I've been at. And I just asked questions on where I'd been. I told him I'd been at work since I've been clocked in since before 7, but I'd been at work in the parking garage since about 6 o'clock the night before. And I told him they can call and verify where I've been at.
They can call who? No, I slowed it down, Feisty. No one's drunk. No one's drunk. It's just slowed down a little hair. Who can they call, Seth?
And I just sat there and started listening. Just listening to everything that was being said.
Don't worry, I'll play that one more time in case it's gone over some people's heads. But
Momming It Up. I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
yeah, since early on, it was known that Seth was in the parking garage. He got to work early. He just hung around. I don't know, was he in the garage the entire night or did he just, take a nap? I'm not 100% sure because it seems like, he has a little bit of a fibbing problem. He does. He fibs a little bit, right? It's just a fib. But, like he said,
It's just a fib. I know everyone's always drunk on my videos. I don't know what it is. They come over here and they just get tipsy, Mom, or music.
has a rock solid alibi. He has all these inmates. I mean, their word is golden and they don't even sleep. I mean, they don't turn down at night or anything.
Questions on where I'd been. I told him I'd been at work since I've been clocked in since before 7, but I'd been at work in the parking garage since about 6 o'clock the night before. And I told him they can call and verify where I've been at. And I just sat there and started listening. Just listening to everything that was being said. Throughout the day, throughout the week. So whoever's off work that wants to come to help, they come to help. And then I separate everybody in teams and I ask them to go flyer this area or flyer that area. And
Ange, not that I know of. Who is it? I just found her, so I don't know. No, tell us, Ange. I don't know if she's supposed to be anonymous. How do you know who it is? If you think she should be anonymous, don't say it. If you think she should be anonymous, why don't you text my Google and tell me who it is? 727-755-6001. Text it to me, Ange. 727-755-6001.
one of my volunteer groups found glasses. They contacted me because they couldn't get a hold of anybody at the They told me they couldn't get a hold of anybody at the sheriff's office.
They couldn't get a hold of anybody. They told me they couldn't get a hold of anybody at the sheriff's office. And then he says, please keep it a secret. Celestial says, okay. Ange, don't say it.
I turned around. I called my contact. They were busy.
Okay, so he's saying his searchers couldn't get a hold of anyone at the sheriff's department for Sebastian's case, which I don't believe. Okay, I don't believe that. Do you? And then do you believe that his contact was busy? Yeah, he says he was in the parking garage, since 6 o'clock the night before. I don't know why he wants a death certificate. That's fucking weird. It's only been 6 months. Mother McReady says, I don't believe any of it. Wide open Cooter slept in. Sleepy Cooter. Yeah, his contact just happened to be busy, and then his searchers, Sumner County wouldn't get back with them.
I flagged down a deputy sheriff that I saw by our volunteer area and turned around and had him wait. And I told them to put on gloves, bag them, tag them, bring them back so I could give them to the deputy sheriff.
Oh, because that's a really correct chain of evidence. He told his searchers to bag and tag the glasses and then give them to Seth so then he could give them to law enforcement.
It was there so that we could fill out the evidence and have a chain of evidence.
And when you saw the glasses, do you agree with this, that they could?
Wow. So Seth is the one that goes and sends people out to put flyers up or whatever. And now that he doesn't have to do it alone, he still searches alone, but like he likes to send people to do the flyers, or he'll tell them what areas to search. Remember, but he gets that based off of the leads that his sister gets in the email tip line or on the Facebook groups. And how coincidental that like Seth is actually there where the glasses are. How does that happen all the time? It's just so strange, though, because I didn't know that you should touch evidence if you thought it was evidence. And I didn't know you get to determine what is evidence. I mean, I thought that the investigators that are actually doing the investigation, that they get to decide what is evidence and what they collect and what they don't collect. I mean, to me, if you have all these people there, isn't it already contaminated and useless? So is that a waste of everybody's time? I don't know. I'm just wondering. Oh, this next clip, you're going to want to probably play it a few times and turn the volume up and stuff, because it's about Seth's sister, Sarah, who's all upset because something's happening to the GoFundMe.
Okay, that's where we started today. Let's see. I didn't get any texts from Ange, so I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to even tell me. And that's fine. So, So we were gonna do other things. Let me see. Yeah, we can save that. Okay, so we're gonna do more of her videos because I think we need to continue this with the discussion. This is her right here, I guess. I didn't see this on my phone. CC Ann, momming it up. I guess that's her. Okay, so it looks like she does like shopping videos, and then she caught on to this case. So if we go, she's got quite a few Sebastian Rogers, but she just has like random videos, and then she's got a video of Cavalcante, and then a Florida hurricane flooding, and then Sebastian Rogers. And then, let's see. Which one did I want to play? The Missing Truth Father. Is this it? There's one that focuses on Robin. I think it's this one.
By doing that, you could be causing one person that
Okay, hold up. You guys are going to love this one.
of these two things.
I'm pretty sure they.
It's not supporting me. It's not supporting me.
Supporting Sebastian.
It's supporting Sebastian. It's
100%.
allowing me to get more resources to find Sebastian.
Absolutely.
It's not about supporting me.
Well, you know what I meant. I meant
People need-
supporting Sebastian.
I know what you meant, but some people don't.
I get it.
Okay, so this is about the GoFundMe, and as you can, or the GoFundMe and the petition or whatever they had going for the FBI.
No, that's every dollar that comes in is for more resources for Sebastian.
Absolutely.
The only thing I care about is finding my
Thank
son.
you, Olive. That is very rude.
Seth, what can we do for you right now? What for us as the people? What can
A prayer would be great.
A prayer would be great. Okay.
Who's Annie?
Keeping the faith.
Wait, who the fuck is Jailbird Annie? What are you talking about? What the fuck are you talking about? Yes, this is T-Rev and Seth.
I got you. Prayer. That's. You heard the man. He said a prayer would be great. Say a prayer for him.
This video was made 10 days ago.
He needs it. He definitely needs it. Going through all this,
I'm a pathological liar. Thanks, Mello. Peace, dude.
Damn. Oh man.
Someone came in chat and called Seth a pathological liar.
Bing bang.
Is that what's
Go pass out some flyers.
Pictures.
Yeah.
Because I had hard drives fried on me and I lost pictures. And I was like, I need someplace digital. You know what? I can use my Facebook profile and just make it private and nobody can see it.
What? The fuck? What? After all that, what? The hell? Oh, let me check, Ange. Oh. It does. It does, kind of. Yep. Okay, let's keep going.
I had hard drives fried on me and I lost pictures. And I was like, I need someplace digital. You know what? I can use my Facebook profile and just make it private and nobody can see it.
I don't have Facebook. I'm not on there.
Yeah.
And I saved pictures there. I've got picture space. That's on it now. So yeah, I never really classified this as social media. To me, MySpace, that was social media. A lot better than Facebook because at least you had to know how to code. And I had a Facebook profile and just make it private and nobody can see it.
Just help.
And I had a Facebook profile and just make it private and nobody can see it.
Welcome, Cannon.
Yeah.
And I saved pictures there. I've got pictures of me and Sebastian at the zoo. Videos of me and Sebastian at the zoo.
Positivity. Fred, I'll answer that. He told me that he was afraid of Chris on multiple occasions. It had nothing to do with appropriate parenting.
Oh, we got Turlin now. Let me slow her freaking crazy ass down because I can't understand her at all. Clue, there's a whole story behind the Facebook. I knew he had a Facebook. I've known this whole time because when I did a Been Verified on him, he had 2 accounts. Him and Sebastian at the zoo, he says. I mean, this person has clipped all of the right clips. The fried hard drive? Oh, fuck. Lord have mercy. Do you know that Stephen Stern's dad gave the cops a tower with no hard drive? With the hard drive missing out of his home in Northport? Yeah, there's some sketchy motherfuckers out there.
Skills, as Chris has said. I'll agree with that.
This is Grandma pushing her narrative with Seth only 3 weeks in. While retired, she took her RV home. Why didn't she stay to search and help her son? Instead, we live online, forcing all attention away from facts. Apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Searching for revenge or searching for a missing child? This is Turlin.
Well, Apple Crescent, the thing is that every case is different. No case is the same.
So it's like everybody on my PlayStation that are on my friends list,
Yeah.
I know personally. You know?
Gotcha.
So there's no way that he would have been talking to somebody without me knowing, because they're my friends. They're not his friends.
Yeah. No,
I mean, they would call me up and be like, you know, your son's on your account, right? I'm like, yeah. I'm sitting next to him. He's in his recliner. I'm in my recliner.
Right. You guys are spending time
You know,
together.
he's playing there, and I'm on my phone playing Call of Duty, and he's on the PlayStation playing Modern Warfare.
Right on.
You know, I mean, I know what he's doing because I'm right next to him.
Yeah.
So it's like any conversations or anything that he didn't have the headphones.
Right.
So, and it's a PS4, it's not a PS5, so it doesn't pick up your stuff to the remote or anything.
Yeah.
So it's like the only way he would have had contact with any of them is if he had headphones on, and I made him not wear headphones because you're not going to talk to random people.
Right.
You don't know who, you know, and I explained to him, you don't know who these people are. They could tell you one thing, and they could be some guy that's like in his 50s or something looking for some kid.
Yeah. No kidding.
Yeah, that always bothered me. Could be some guy in his 50s or something looking for some kid. Hold on, you guys. I will be right back. We're going to do just a slight pause. I have to help my daughter with something. I'll be right back in a couple minutes. Not even that long. Hold that thought. Wednesday at 1 o'clock. You're all set. Pay in the store. Do you see this? Yes, I see. Okay. Oops. See, just a short pause. We're setting up. I know I wasn't muted. It's okay. I was just talking to myself. I know, girl. I know. We have to set it. We had to set up a tire appointment for 1. So we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Those internet streets are dangerous, man. Those internet streets are dangerous. So let's talk about outside of the internet. Did he ever express any issues about his home environment at all?
Not at his mom.
Thanks, guys.
He never expressed anything about his mom and dad's.
Okay.
He liked the dogs.
He never expressed anything about his mom and dad's. But then he later says, oh, he told me he didn't want to go back there. But he wouldn't tell me why. Do we believe that now?
You know, he was supposed to come live
Mom
with
and
me at the
dad's.
end of school.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Summer break, he was supposed to move in with me full time.
It was in the grand scheme of things, it was to drag Katie, because then he started talking about how she had two, and again, he did not mention her age. He said she had 2 abortions before Sebastian, because then he told me that meant that she didn't want Sebastian, and that's why he had to give all 4 of his names. Well, I guess 3 of his names, because you take the last name, so take that out. He gave him his 3 names, and it was because he didn't want him. So it all tied back into the abortions and the idea that Katie didn't want Sebastian. Is his words? I'm not saying she didn't. That's what he told me.
Him be and let him do what he wants, and he just needs some time. He wants to go search for his son. So I just wanted to respect your time and not to reach out to you. So I hope you do understand that.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, every podcaster.
I've never heard this one. Whoa. Who is this guy? Every YouTuber podcaster he went on has reached out to first. Who is this? What? Have y'all seen this one? I've never seen this one. Have you seen this? 3 abortions before Sebastian proves he's a P. I mean, really, it is what it is. If this happened now, he'd be in jail. Novesty? I never knew. What?
3 names, and it was
Oh.
he didn't want him. So it all tied back into the abortions and the idea that Katie didn't want Sebastian. Is his words? I'm not saying she didn't.
Right.
That's what he told me.
Him be and like
So that's Trevor Lee saying that Seth told him that. Seth says. Seth says. Now, this is from April 2nd. And the title is the Sebastian Rogers case going cold? He hadn't even been missing for 2 months. It is gross, SS. Novesty is on the list of interviews. Interesting. I've never seen this one. Thank you, Potato. Thank you, Just Jada. I was on the fence about Seth, but all these clips together make me see he's a total jerk. Thank you for your super chat.
let him do what he wants, and he just needs some time. He wants to go search for his son. So I just wanted to respect your time and not to reach out to you. So I hope you do understand that.
Yeah. I mean, every podcaster that I've gone on, I've actually reached out to you personally.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Excuse my language.
Katie could be this.
Hold on. All right. So he said, every podcaster I've been on, I reached out to personally. Every podcaster I've been on,
Just
I've
help a
reached out
brother out here.
personally. Snippins, welcome. Thank you, Melissa B. Thank you for donating a membership.
I've actually reached out to you personally.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Excuse my language.
Second interview,
Katie
10
could be
hours
the
long.
swinger. I've known Katie since she was 12 years old. Started dating when she was 18. I'm 10 years older
Just
than her,
help a
and I
brother
never
out
knew her to be a swinger.
What?
Where did that question come from? Now, guarantee I don't know her now. I'm not involved in her private life.
Y'all, his second interview on YouTube, 10 hours long. Oh my God. And you guys wonder why law enforcement isn't giving this motherfucker any info. He's lying. Oh, we didn't get involved till I was 18. No, because Sebastian, the math doesn't math. The math doesn't math.
When she was 18, I'm 10 years older than her, and I never knew her to be a swinger. Where did that question come from? Now, guarantee I don't know her now. I'm not involved in her private life. You know, started dating when she was 18. I'm 10 years older than her, and I never knew her to be a swinger.
I met her when she was 12. I'm 10 years older than her. Is there a statute of limitations? Where were they living when this went on? This is disgusting. He just admitted it. This was deleted. I'm sure of it. I'm sure this was deleted. These are Seth's own words, y'all. Listen again. Brittany J., I hope you're listening, babe. I hope you're listening. There's no statute of limitations. Ooh-wee. Ooh-wee.
Ooh-wee. That will scare somebody.
Holy. Wow. So he's straight up lying about the age and then talking about her being a swinger? Fucking gross.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Excuse my language.
Katie could be a swinger. I've known Katie since she was 12 years old. Started dating when she was 18. I'm 10 years older than her, and I never knew her to be a swinger. Where did that question come from? Now, guarantee I don't know her now. I'm not involved in her private life. You know, started dating when she was 18. I'm 10 years older than her, and I never knew her to be a swinger.
Site, we could drop it in chat. I drop it in chat for everybody here, but I'm speaking for people who are just coming in. It's on the TBI website. You can print the flyers out from there, or you can get them in chat from the mods. If you want to support Seth and, you know, on his journey to find Sebastian.
I'm going to say something right now. We've all been following the Soto case. Did you hear what he just said? Katie was 12. 12. Madeline Soto just turned 13. Yeah, it's different when you meet when you're an adult. You don't meet a 12-year-old when you're 22. I don't care what he says about being 18. He admitted to Trevor Lee that she had several abortions. She had those abortions, obviously, before she was 18. Why a $50,000 reward? In my opinion, they want someone to turn on someone for money. And they think that this will do it. I mean, he just said 10 years difference. How can you defend that? This isn't 1920 anymore. Oh, my great grandma got married at 13. Thank God we've evolved, right? People used to only live till 40 back then. Yeah, they got married younger. It's not that day anymore. This is totally inappropriate. Sebastian aside, inappropriate. Who was the adult in her life that let this happen? I'm curious about that too, Feisty. I guess whoever her foster parents were. Thank God we've evolved as society. This is not okay in any way, shape, or form. Clue. He tried to get me to put out the essay on Sebastian the first day we met him. I have morals. I didn't do that. It's been a smear campaign day one. He fucking told you about that? I didn't know he told you about that. I knew didn't he tell you about like diapers or something too? I thought I remember hearing that, but I didn't know he told you about the essay. At a search? At a search? No, people are excusing it because Katie's an adult now and they had a 15-year-old. So they're not viewing her as Madeline Soto. But I am. But I am. If Katie was 12, she was Madeline Soto. Okay? She wasn't consenting to a relationship with Seth. And I don't want to hear that he has Asperger's. He's an ass is what he is, not Asperger's. And then we have him all this money. Oh my God. This is some disturbing shit, dude. And he's got the nerve to stand there on Justin on TikTok's live and say, Katie and Chris, you don't deserve to be around children. What is that all about? He just admitted.
The mods will drop that in chat. I'm pretty sure they.
You know, it's not supporting me. It's not supporting me.
Okay, we saw that. Oh, this is where it gets good. Now we're going to bring Miss Robin Rogers into it. Ready?
The thing I care about is finding my son.
Clue, did you report that? I hope you reported that.
I know.
Okay, so they're saying this might be a trigger warning because this is fucking Robin Rogers all up in this MMO tarot. Look at, and they pin all her comments. Watch carefully.
I've been doing this for decades and I've been looking for lost people for a very long time. And let's just see if we can't find your grandson.
My God.
So,
well, you know what? If Pascal figured out a lot of stuff, why would he sit quiet? Shame on him for that. That's wrong. Unless he's gone to the police. Unless he went to the police, then that's excusable. But if there's just like personality things or something like that, don't you think he should be honest with the viewers who are donating money? I think so.
you want to join? You want to get up, Kimberly? Okay, let's see if we can.
Your land, if that makes sense.
Killer. How did you get back in here, Taro? But Gwen had water currents are still a problem. I see him in the river. Interesting. Okay. I see him in that dug well. It's so weird.
The one here, the well draws water from the river underneath the, like by the dock area there.
Okay, so Gwen, just to fill you in, Tara from Another Realm is also a psychic medium, and she's from BC. I hope I could say that, Tara. Sorry, but she's been working with Robin. Sorry. Sorry, Tara.
Well, at least Trevor Lee spoke out about the bad behavior. I don't dig a creator just shutting their mouth and not warning people if they're being scammed, knowing that a lot of people on this platform as viewers are on limited budgets. That is shitty.
She's been working with Robin, and she thinks he's just down the road from Rock Castle in the water under a deck.
Oh my God.
So maybe you can sort of tell us.
Do you want me to validate that, or?
Yeah, tell us what you see.
Oh my God. Do you hear this? This is his grandmother. This is Seth's mother.
Oh, okay. Mrs. Rogers, I'm a grandmother of 4. I honestly can't imagine. Now, I believe in God, just so you know, and I work through God. This is all from Him. I don't play.
No, Katie doesn't have autism. No one has autism diagnosis except Sebastian, and it was newer.
Okay, now what can we ask so that we can help here?
I'm not sure she's still here, honey. Of Gwen, I don't know if she's still here.
I tell you what.
Oh yes, she is. There you are. I live in Texas, so it's very hard on my husband and I. We've been there twice.
I live in Texas, so it's very hard on my husband and I. We have been there twice for extended periods.
It's all right. If you need to go, please go, and we'll just send you information.
No, I think she's okay. She's just saying she lives in Texas, so it's hard to get down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Robin, if I do get a free hotel from whoever's offered, you're welcome to join me. You know, because trust, I know, sweetie, Tara, I know.
Oh, is he ever with Grandma?
Aww.
He loves his grandma.
Ask him how he's going to show her.
Happy. I feel him being happy and kind of.
This is, I guess, where they're thinking he's near. This rock castle in Hendersonville. And this is what they're showing an aerial view of.
Being a little giggly and jumpy because Grandma.
Robin talks to him daily. Ask him, Gwen, what he needs to look for validation for Robin when he's present. Does he flicker lights?
Robin says she talks to Sebastian daily.
Maybe Robin can tell us. You might know.
I gotta pull my hair again.
Oh my. I think you've got so much.
I know. I've got way too much hair.
Robin, he talks back to you every day also.
All right, I'm sorry. I have to thread this thing. And it's hard to see because I'm old.
I've called D Green TBI with audio evidence and they hung up on me. True story. So I'm not sure.
You hit a nerve.
Please don't use psychics. That's not true.
Cricket, are you sharing an account with someone? Because I'm really confused by your messages sometimes. Who is Robin Rogers? Dude, you've been in chats for 6 months. I feel like yours is a shared account now. Because you come in and you're like freaking out one day, then you're nice the next day. Now you don't know who Robin Rogers is. That's weird.
Jody. The group works with 350 police agencies throughout the United States and Canada. They do. They just don't tell people they do.
Which is fine. They can have us and use our info if they use it for good.
Yeah. One has worked with police departments. Right? Called her specifically. Yep.
Yeah.
So, all right. So we wanted to know, what were we going to ask Sebastian? He's all excited because his grandmother's in the room. He's like clapping.
Aww.
He's smiling. So his energy's really high.
Oh, you wanted to know what tells his grandma that he's there. I mean, does he flicker lights? Does he
flicker lights.
Grandma knows. Grandma knows. Grandma knows. That's what he keeps saying. Grandma knows. Grandma knows. She can feel me. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Sebastian.
Oh my
There's a song. I don't
god.
know what it is, but there's a song. Must be a
Oh, this is messed up.
favorite. Yep. Oh, that's terrible, Rob. Grandma knows.
Yeah, Gary, they think we're stupid because we can see. We pay attention. People actually have personalities in here. I don't know if you viewers realize that, but you guys have your own personalities. And when you watch chat enough, you can tell someone's personality if they're not talking the same. So if y'all think you're going to use like double agent accounts, you're transparent.
You wanted to know.
He's smiling. So his energy's really high.
Oh, you wanted to know what tells his grandma that he's there. I mean, does he click her lights? Does he?
Wait, Titanium Seth called you? For what? Cricket, shut up. I'm serious. You're going to get blocked again. Let's not go through this again. Because whoever you are today is going to get blocked again. I'm telling you, y'all, it's a multi-personality account. I ain't stupid. You guys think I'm stupid. I'm not. Are you enjoying Discord, Cricket? I hope so.
Roly-poly, daddy's little Betty. Betty's gonna be a man someday.
Yep, you're right, Olip. I think it's a shared account. Fucking weirdos.
Fuck directly off.
Who knows? Whoever it is in our Discord. But they can fuck off. Seriously. She come in here. She's in everybody's chats all day long. All day long. And then she come in here. Who's Robin Rogers? No, she already was blocked, kicked out of Discord, then apologized. She was all freaking out. We had to talk her down. Oh, she's responding, Feisty. She must have you blocked. Well, that's what these weirdos do. They do things we don't even think of. She attacked Potato? Oh, yeah. That's the one we blocked. I don't have no alt accounts. For what? It's probably Seth. It's somebody who wants to derail. I know, right? Who are you, Cricket Day?
Grandma knows. Grandma knows. Grandma knows. That's what he keeps saying. Grandma knows. Grandma knows. She can feel me. There. She knows I'm there. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right, Sebastian. There's a song. I don't know what it is, but there's a song.
Oh, I don't know what it
Must
is.
be a favorite. Yep.
Really? Eye of the Tiger?
Oh, that's terrible, Robin.
Oh.
He hugs me and the dogs. This is his grandma saying Sebastian hugs her and the dogs. And don't fuck with our potato. You don't fuck with our potato.
Aw.
Of course he does, honey. I'm not surprised at all. He's with you quite a bit. Okay, his soul is happy. That's what I feel from him. His soul is happy.
Oh my God.
He's saying, well,
It's
he's
despicable.
saying kinda, because he wants to be found, you know? He says he's kind of happy, but he's sad because he's not found. Is that right, Sebastian? Yeah, boy, he's fired up. He's excited. This is my
I used to sing my favorite things to him.
wedding ring and a piece of hair. And he's making it go bananas.
She says she used to sing her favorite songs to him.
Oh, my favorite things. Oh, I bet he liked that.
Yep.
I bet he liked that. My favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Right, Sebastian? Oh, he's so happy. He's not even talking to me. He's just happy.
Is he with his Aunt Sharon? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you.
Unfortunately.
Whatever.
Is he with Aunt Sharon? Is he with Aunt Sharon? This is some psychic YouTuber.
For you ask, I'm getting like a massive yes on whatever it is. Now, what's in the woods, though, honey? Why are you telling me to go in the woods? Is there evidence in there?
Did Laura have anything to do with him being gone?
That is allegedly Katie's friend. And she's putting this in the universe in a psychic YouTube channel. Robin, come on. What are you doing? What the fuck is she doing? Why do I feel like all these people are going to be going to the big house? They're totally, I mean, what is she naming people?
Going to the clinker, the big house.
That's not even her friend's name. This is amazing. I'm glad I'm seeing this. Yeah. I mean, what is wrong with these people? This video was put out, Clue, 10 days ago. And there's a whole ass description. Psychological marketing, fake news, parental abduction. 10 days ago, they hashtagged parental abduction. Do you guys hear me? Manufactured content. Hashtag TBI. Yikes. That's all I got to say. If I was these people, I'd be scared.
Okay, let's do. I'm getting no.
All right, did Laura have anything to do with what happened to you? Anything at all? Circle for yes, back and forth for no.
Mama, why are you saying this is disgusting? Sebastian's mother is here with a grandmother, and she doesn't think it's disgusting.
No, she.
Go Mitten Mama. You all should be ashamed of yourselves. This is disgusting. I agree.
She had nothing to do with what happened. Afterwards, back. Yeah, yes. And we're just helping in ways we can. We're not trying to cause harm at all.
She's been booted. She's been booted. We're trying to help. Okay.
That's all right. Well, don't happen.
No, you know what, Lee Michelle? I completely disagree. Joe did say, he said, oh, because we were getting threats or whatever. That tells me he was told they were getting threats. So they canceled with him. That was just their way to get out of it. I don't think anyone threatened anyone. That's all bullshit. Bullshit lies. Thank you, Kels. We got 5 new cooters. We got Vivian P, WinTube, Girl Next Door, Demon Chihuahua.
Just help a brother out here.
Thank you so much. Just Jada, welcome to the Cooter Club. Thank you so much, Kels.
Did Terry put him there? She wants to know.
Did
Terry Bauer Socks. Now she's naming Terry Bauer Socks. Did Terry put him there? I have no idea if it's the real Robin, but I would assume this person who clipped this would. It doesn't. Yeah, I believe it's the real Robin. They're so inappropriate. Robin's the one that's been giving tips from a psychic. Where do you think she's getting the tips from?
Terry put you there. Did Terry put you there? Circle for yes, back and forth for no, honey. Did Terry put you there?
I'd sue the fuck out of her.
Just help a brother out.
He said no.
I would sue the fuck out of Robin Rogers if I was Terry. If this is her, that's fucked up, man.
I think it was Chris and Katie. Can you ask him? Allegedly.
Did Chris or Katie? Did Chris put you there?
Wow.
No.
No?
Did Katie? I get a yes on Katie. Putting him there. Now, that doesn't mean Chris wasn't with Katie. Was Chris with Katie?
Dude, this bitch is holding... Okay, look at Gwen down here. She's holding, she said, her wedding ring with a piece of hair. Yeah, this is the tarot lady that put the fake audio out that went along with the quote-unquote video. Y'all, I'm telling you, Team Seth is trying to cover for Seth for some reason. I don't know if it's the fried hard drive. I don't know what it is. Her wedding ring with a piece of hair. Yep.
That's surprising me. Saying no, Chris wasn't with
Katie, did Katie use something of Chris's?
Can we find that out and then we'll get Robin's answer? Yes.
Okay.
Was there?
How do you want me to?
Look at this. Did Chris's family help Katie? Robin, why don't you come in here? We have an 8-ball. It'll probably give you a better answer than these nitwits. Streamlabs will probably give you a better answer than this nitwit. No, this is fucking bananas. I had no idea that all this was in here. I didn't watch it all.
Phrase it. Do you want me to phrase will we find it, or does
Is the motor off the boat, missing off the boat?
Is the motor missing off the boat, honey? Is the motor off the boat?
The fuck? And doesn't Terry Lynn always talk about the propellers on a boat or something? Wasn't that her? Who was it that said that about the propellers on a boat? Oh, Betty. Sorry. I get Terry Lynn and Betty confused. Betty said that. Something about Stephen Crabtree's propellers or some shit.
Yes.
Is that what's anchoring him down? Is that what's anchoring him down?
Did they put that on top of you, baby?
What? Did they put that on top of you, baby?
Okay, I'm getting a yes. This is a circle. I know it's difficult to tell, but he's morning.
You know what?
Yeah.
Sweet. He was kind of drowsy. Okay.
Did Katie? Yes, Robin. I don't know if you want, Robin. I'm happy to send you. I was doing a live when Sebastian came in, and I had so much excruciating pain. My eye was black, and I don't want to upset you, but he did indicate that they hit him in the head with a rock.
Oh my God!
I didn't get a rock, honey. I did not get that.
No. Did they hit him in the head?
I feel like he hit his head, like they pushed him.
Like he fell?
Hit his head.
Okay.
And when he got pushed into the wheel, he hit his head.
Okay.
He was very drowsy. They gave him more medication before he left the house. Drove. There's evidence in the woods. He keeps telling me, look in the woods, look in the woods. I don't know what for, but...
Are his clothes buried in the woods?
Are your clothes in the woods?
Robin said, did he hit his head on the bed?
What's the question?
Did he hit his head on his bed?
No, his clothes aren't in what they do in Alaska. So, whoever...
I don't know if... Go ahead, hon. Sorry.
Ask if who... I'm sorry. Did the neighbor... Oh, so it's owned by the state of Tennessee. Oh, Robin.
Why is everybody...
This is an Indian reservation, like a historical place called Rock Castle, state historical site. Oh, it's owned by the state. Who the fuck did you think owned it? It's a state historical site. These people should not be on YouTube, let alone out in society with the one brain cell they have in their damn heads. The stupidity is astounding.
Everybody telling me it's privately owned.
Because it should be privately owned. Because it's a homestead. But if the it looks like a wifey though.
Hang on, let me read what Robin's saying. According to Google, it's owned by the state of Tennessee. The articles are owned by the Friends of Rock Castles.
Talking there, yeah, right. Okay. All right. So who knows somebody who's higher up in the ladder who can make this possible? Who's high enough up in that ladder?
You asking Robin, honey? Robin, who do you think we could get to go search there?
You know who would be high up on that ladder, you stupid idiots? How about the TBI? How about the FBI? How about the lead investigating agency? Shut up. Shut up.
I'm asking both. I'm kind of asking.
She's asking everybody.
Yeah,
okay.
Does anybody know anybody higher up on the
Well, no wonder why they're not returning Terry Lynn's calls. She's left.
Police chief.
The new one.
No wonder they're not
Just help a
returning
brother out.
Terry Lynn's calls. Did Terry Lynn want to go there and plant more shit? Did she want to get on this property and plant shit? Because they're like, oh, everything on this land is owned by the state. Terry Lynn was at Rock Castle this morning? Nuh-uh. Nuh-uh. Her title last night, Let's do this. 50K reward.
Well, the new one, the other police chief just passed away.
Oh, but the police chief knows.
I know they know.
Police chief? Try the sheriff. Dude, these people, I'm telling you, they're dumb as a box of rocks. Dumb.
They know. And
that's why nothing's been done.
Yeah,
That's
because
because they're friends.
you're going to have to go above the state's head and call in the feds.
Well, I don't think it's up to the feds. It's up to the Sumner County Police detectives, the sheriff's office, to say they want help from the FBI, and they haven't asked for it.
But this is exigent circumstances and a missing child.
Yeah. Well,
yes, I even know that name.
I know, sweetie. I know. Yesterday we did a reading on Craddock, and he came up as not allegedly telling stories about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, Robin, thank you.
They did a reading on Craddock. Oh my God, I know SS. It's so gross. She's gross.
Yeah.
Robin, thank you very much.
Yes.
You're continued in our prayers, and we pray Sebastian is found.
Well, we're going to find him because if I think he's there. I don't know if Tara's there, but I think we got a lot of people confirming location. Yeah.
I have a friend who's also excellent with what she does. Like, I had spirit discernment. She can also see and everything. She said.
Okay, Robin's still here.
Are you there? I'm not looking right now. I'm going to hear from Sebastian. Oh, yes.
That's what I got too.
Aha. There you go. There's your connection. That's why nobody will search.
Okay, can we ask him? I want to know about the audio video. Okay, thank you, Robin.
Okay, Robin.
Look at her question here. Was he alive when he was taken from the house?
Was he alive when he was taken from the house? Great question, Robin.
Sebastian, honey, were you alive when you were taken from the house? He was. This is all from God anyway.
Oh my God. This is all from God anyway.
Yes, he is. Amazing. Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Amazing. Gwen, you are so amazing.
Look, we're not talking about Betty right now. We're talking about Sebastian's case and the nasty things that are being outed. No one gives a fuck about Betty right now. We care about Sebastian.
Thank you. I'm just a go-between. I just try to help.
I know.
And if I'm helping, I'm glad. That makes me happy.
Yeah, exactly. He was drowsy. Robin, what do you want to ask?
Yeah, he was drowsy. Yeah.
I agree, Spivey.
Do you have it? Okay. That's where he is. Oh, he's saying
Nicole?
He wants everybody to say, don't focus on how I died.
Aw.
Okay. Was it an accident? Robin wants to know.
Sebastian, was it an accident?
As other people, but I knew that he was threatening somebody there, and then he made a very serious threat against Seth as well. Now Seth isn't as bothered by it as other people, which is his prerogative, but I was like, that is crazy and should be heard by people. And I said, if you don't want me to do this, I will not put it out.
Okay.
I was very adamant about it.
Okay.
And I was told, go ahead, just do it this day. I said, okay.
This is about
I
the
was
leak.
very adamant about it.
This is about the leaked call. Okay.
And I was told, go ahead, just do it this day.
Thank you, Renee. Not
and
today.
I even said to Seth,
not
please
today.
do not feel obligated to say yes just because I broached the subject with you. If you don't want it out through me, then I won't do it. Little did I know somebody else had it on YouTube and was playing it. And it was Terry Lynn, I believe, and the audio wasn't very good. But so I actually had it all ready to go, cleaned up. But it was something that I was sitting on. You know that, Trevor. I was sitting on it like, for days and days. So I don't understand.
It says Seth asked Josh to leak the PI's recording of Chris the day of Chris's custody case. But people don't see how manipulated everyone's been and how many willing to interfere and say his opinion again. Sebastian is missing. Why is it all about revenge and someone else's custody case?
And I don't understand the hate towards you. So I messaged Tony and I said, if you're mad about the audio being leaked, be mad at me. I did it, not Trevor. And I'll say that again. I'm the one that leaked it through my channel, but I was not the first. And apparently I wasn't the only one to have it, but I was given permission to do it.
It means that I find my son in the end because that's worth it to me.
Sure.
Agree.
And I love you, Smiley. Love you, Justin. And I love you, Josh.
Love you too, buddy. I'm the one that leaked it. I am.
No, you didn't send it to my mom, did you?
No.
See, who sent it to my mom? Because my mom had it before you did.
just and I don't know who else had it. I know one other YouTube person had it, but you and I had a conversation.
I wasn't going to bring up our conversation because I remember our conversation, John.
Mom had it.
Yeah,
That's in confidence between you and me off the record. Why are you making it on the record, man?
Well, no, I asked you if I could.
Because I remember our conversation, Josh.
Yeah, but
that's in confidence between you and me off the record. Why are you making it on the record, man?
Well, no, I asked if I could.
But see, I went one step further. You and me off the record. Why are you making it on the record, man?
Well, no, I asked you if I could.
I went one step further. I went to look for it beforehand, and
I understand.
Yeah, no, it was leaked before you got it.
Good. I mean, it was.
At one point in time, literally, I have Trevor telling me that the person who I gave it record, man.
Well, no, I asked you if I could.
But see, I went one step further. I went to look for it beforehand, and
I understand.
Yeah, no, it was leaked before you got it.
Good. I mean, it was.
At one point in time, literally, I have Trevor telling me that the person who I gave it to him, and I did not give it to him.
I got you.
That's a bold-faced lie, and when I catch you in, I catch inmates in lies all the time, and I give them the benefit of the doubt, and then I'll explain to them, I caught you in a lie, dude. Come on, come clean. And I gave him that opportunity, and he just decided to keep digging with the shovel, man.
What?
That's deceitful.
Digging with the shovel.
That's not going to help find Sebastian.
I do. I'm not. I'm listening. I understand what you're saying.
Well, the whole world's listening right now.
This one, and simply, I just said I disagreed with the decision, and Tony was upset with me saying that, and told me basically he knows I leaked the call, and made it very clear that I was basically going to be the fall person for the call, getting out, and then I more recently got a message just earlier today that was supposed to be delivered to me that sent to somebody to tell me that basically if I said anything more about Tony publicly, that like Chloe and I would both be exposed online, which is what was I think was quote unquote done tonight by saying we put that audio out. But
do you hear that? Being blackmailed and threatened?
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't. Chloe's a friend of mine, and if you guys ever received something,
Hi, Robin. We had a great conversation, and here's what we decided.
Okay, here's Robin and Terlin. Okay, Robin, Seth's mom, Sebastian's grandma, first public message, interview, panel, quote unquote verbal. She is in the chat, and so is Seth. So Terry Lynn is reading chat.
Okay. Given the circumstances, what we're going to do is this, and this is what we decided to do, is this. We chose to do a recording. That way, hello, my Carrie. It's better, and I think this, listen, the words are strong. This is fresh. That's her grandbaby that is missing. Sunday marked the third week.
Okay, it says 4 hours plus these people have, many times on the phone with alleged strangers, but they feel married couples shouldn't talk more than 5 minutes. Talking about Chris and Katie being on the phone for 3 hours. Maybe if you had a happy marriage or relationships, you wouldn't need to spend days talking to strangers and spreading scorned lovers and disputing family narratives in a real-life missing kids case. Don't forget, Miss Robbins, an NP, right? Which is a nurse practitioner. She is a homeopathic, anti-Western meds, anti-vaccine that didn't agree with Sebastian's therapies or medication. They want their form of ABA therapy and sleepy time tea, but never bothered to go to court to get custody or more visitation.
That Sebastian has been missing. Nothing. And, super strong words. I think she means everything she says. I just spent time today, it was early morning, speaking with her son. We were well over the 4 hour minute mark on that, but we were there.
I spend every morning speaking with her son. So Terlin admits that well over the 4 hour mark, she spoke with Seth. About what?
There for a while. So let's start with
over 4 hours in the morning. When did this woman sleep? What was she talking to Seth about for 4 hours every day?
Miss Robin. You are the grandmother of Sebastian, Seth's mother. That's correct.
Okay, so now they're on the phone. She says, I had to speed up. They talk extremely slow. Even though they edited, notice many past tense statements. Memories discussed are from when Sebastian is 7 or 8 again. Seems Seth's mom is like Seth, with only having memories from years ago.
And you have a message?
Yeah, I do. First, what I'd like to say, and what I'd like to ask of everybody, podcasters, everybody, is do not refer to Chris Proudfoot as my grandson's father, dad, whatever. He is Katie Proudfoot's husband.
Do not refer to Chris Proudfoot as my grandson's father or dad. Well, you know what, Robin? Your own son referred to Chris Proudfoot and Katie Proudfoot's house as mom and dad's house. Mom and dad's house. I don't think 3-hour phone calls are weird at all. My husband and I used to, when we lived in separate states, we'd fall asleep on the phone and wake up still on the phone. It's called like being happy in a relationship. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. And I don't think it's weird. I think it's weird that Terlyn sits on the phone for 4 hours with Seth. That's weird. And calls her husband, her cat, her husband. I think that's weird.
My son, Seth Rogers, is his dad. First and foremost. And people even would call him Christopher his dad because he's not. Secondly, I want everybody to know that I don't play around. I'm going to turn over every rock, stone, pebble, grain of sand until my grandson is brought home. And whoever and everyone involved are prosecuted to the fullest.
Do you have plans to come here to Tennessee?
We were there for 10 days. We live in Texas. And we will be back when Seth wants us to come, if he needs us. And certainly when Sebastian is found, we will be back.
They'll be back if Seth asks them to come back or when Sebastian's found. Yeah, if you can still have that spark and want to talk to each other when you're away, I think that that's cool. I think that means you have a strong relationship.
Anything you have to say to the mother?
Katie, I want my grandson found. And if you have information, I don't care who tells you not to. You need to tell what you know.
3 weeks in, this is her public statement. Why didn't she call the law way before? Her screenshot on the right side of this. I had a long discussion. This is Robin Rogers, Seth's mom, May 10th. I had a long discussion with the special agent in charge of the TBI today. I just want to clarify a few things and hopefully help stop some of this drama. I am so sick to death of all the trauma vultures out there and conspiracy theorists as she sits on a channel of psychics. I want this all to stop and for the focus to be where it should be. Finding Sebastian. 1. TBI has interviewed both CP and KP extensively. 2. They have both been polyed and passed. Yes, Kate took more than one poly and passed. 3. It does more harm than good to keep deviling into everyone's background. I understand the concern of whether Sebastian might be with his other maternal grandmother. But really, all of this is all this necessary? Please, if you have credible tips, call them into LE, Sumner County, Tennessee Sheriff's Office, or 1-800-TBI-FIND. You have no idea how much your speculation has damaged my family. Yes, I am guilty too. But what am I supposed to think when Kate was the last one with him? And all this negative information is being spread around. Please let LE handle this. If you want to search, hand out posters, flyers, etc. Please do so. But the rest of this has to stop. Do not react to negative outbursts. You are just perpetuating the drama, and we, the Rogers family, quite frankly, cannot take any more drama. Thank you for your understanding. Please keep the prayers coming and keep Sebastian's face and name out there. The truth will eventually come to light.
And for my grandson, if he is able to hear this, Mima loves you, Seth loves you, we want you home. Oh my God. We want you home. So you can come to Texas this summer.
And I do believe in Easter miracles. Oh my goodness.
Easter miracles. Here's the Easter miracles again.
And that is the grandmother here Does Grandpa want to say anything? Or does he stand by what you said? All right. Thank you. All right, that was that part, and then she had a little bit more to say. That you know. I'd heard that. Is there anything that he likes that stands out to you?
Oh, Sebastian loved animals. He loves animals.
No.
In fact, I asked him what he wanted for his birthday. His birthday's the same day as his great uncle's and his dad's.
December 7th, the same day as my dad's.
Yeah. And he wanted books about animals and about plants.
Oh.
So, along with clothing, which I always buy for him, I buy a bunch of books on animals and plants, and he was so excited when he got them. Yeah, and we would talk about, before we moved to San Antonio, I had chickens, and we would talk about the chickens, and one of the things that he asked for, when I asked him what he wanted for his birthday and Christmas, was he wanted pictures of my dogs. We have 2 old Boston Terriers, and he loved Maggie and Annie, and he wanted pictures of the puppies.
So he loved the dogs. Now,
all he wanted for Christmas was a picture of her dogs. This says all he wanted was pictures of the puppies. You can't just FaceTime, send them anyway. Can't get them like something like a custom pillow or throw with photos of them. This is odd. I don't think she talked to him much at all. What do you guys think?
Did you ever know him to be a person that, or a child that would go outside at night? How about without his shoes?
Absolutely not.
So,
not unless he was with somebody and he was going from point A to point B with somebody.
So, and was he ever a runner?
Never. Reason to, he never did.
And is there things like, when he was with you all, did he like electronics?
Oh, he's always loved electronics. He's always loved games. And I would play games with him. He loved trying to beat me. He had a lot of fun.
So he likes games.
But he would be in the kitchen with me. You know, he loved to help me cook, and he loved helping me set the table and doing that sort of thing.
This is his grandmother talking about her dogs, not the Morkies.
You know, his mom used to say that he wouldn't eat a lot of things, but when he was at my house, he ate everything I ever put in front of him.
No.
So he likes his mom's cooking.
So he's a happy-go-lucky little rambunctious boy. A normal kid.
When he's with his dad, I can say that he is. He's happy.
So he's a normal boy. When he's with his dad, he is.
I mean, he's like any other kid. Yeah. He gets moody. He gets tired. He gets even more moody. You know, and he's not,
moody.
Jolly 100% of the time. Again, right. For the most part, when he was around us, he was a happy kid. He's a happy kid.
Was.
Did he ever seem like
he was a happy kid? He was a happy kid.
Worried about anything?
Yeah. Being at his mother's house.
Was he ever worried about anything? And she says, yeah, staying at his mother's house. But she, oh my God.
Would he talk about it?
Yeah, he talked to me about lots of things. But I'm not in a position to talk to him.
Okay, no, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that.
This is March 18th. Terry Lynn talked to Robin Rogers. On March 18th, they aired this. Sebastian had been missing for what? 2.5 weeks? 2.5 weeks? Almost 3 weeks?
But most of the time, he's a happy kid.
Most of the time, he's a really happy kid. Yeah. Yeah. Like I said, all I can say is when he's at his dad's house or when he was at our house.
That's his happy time.
Really happy kid. Yeah.
Got it. Happy kid.
She said that she hadn't spoken with LE in March. And then she comes out with this in May. Make it make sense. And May 10th, that's right around Mother's Day when Tony came on the scene.
I want to make sure that I'm able to answer some of these questions before I try to answer those questions. Hello, William Brooklyn, and everybody coming in. The question about could somebody have hit him? You know what? That is a possibility.
Could somebody have hit him?
That's not going to be off the table. That's not. Welcome, Carrie. Let's see. Let's see. What's going on? We also have another Amber Alert for a missing child. But the child has been found safe. This is weird. All right. Got that. So, all right. The father is in chat if y'all want to offer up well wishes.
The father is in chat if you want to offer up well wishes. So here she's saying that Chris and Katie are cleared. Over here is Robin. Shame on Chris Proudfoot and shame on Cluminati, who reportedly speaks with him daily. How dare you make a mockery of my grandson's disappearance? But we all know how you really felt about Sebastian and how you treated him. CPS records don't lie. And Katie, you know exactly what happened to Sebastian. Your smart mouth husband said so early on in the investigation. The longer this goes on, the worse the outcome for you. We will find him. But over here on May 10th, she says Katie's cleared. Lies. More lies.
Which is, I don't know if he's visible, if you can see him or not. A lot. It does, Brooke. I don't know what to say. All right, I can't answer any more things on the phone. Nobody's blocked. Okay, got it. Yes, and his father is in the chat. So if there are any questions that let's see. Hold on, let me turn my thing off here. I'm only in chat for 5 minutes. Hold on, I'm gonna turn that off. Give me 1 minute. I'm gonna turn it off. That way you will be able to chat. Oh, I knew you wanted to know that. What I was planning to do, and I'm going to read some of those things. Hello, sweet like a girl. I'm going to read some things that he did put out there. Let me adjust this real quick because his dad can't get in to chat. So we're going to knock that down to a minute. And if I have to turn it up, I'll turn it up because I don't want anybody to be rude or anybody to be disrespectful. Okay. You should be able to now.
All right, that's the end of that one. So you guys, I'm going to give you her link again. This is called Momming It Up. You guys are going to want to go watch all her videos. Very, very interesting. And we will go over more. I just don't have a lot of time today. I just wanted to also point out a couple things. That Sebastian is on the FBI's most wanted, which is really crazy. But it lists everything that they're wanted for, and his says kidnapping and missing persons. But he's alongside of people, violent criminals that they're looking for, terrorists, fugitives. He is on that most wanted. He is of priority. He is of extensive priority to them. But I want to also play this because this goes back. You know, everybody's been screaming, oh, we need the FBI. April 3rd, FBI and Secret Service joined Sebastian Rogers' case. We're going to listen to this. Here we go. This is WSMV Nashville.
Weeks since Sebastian Rogers disappeared from his mother's home in Sumner County. The 15-year-old who has autism apparently walked away from home in the middle of the night. Now today, we learned that the FBI and Secret Service have been helping out in this case. And in the past few days, crews found a pair of glasses in the search area. It is not immediately clear if the glasses are Sebastian's. Crews are looking into that now. Our Brendan Tierney has the latest details on the search efforts.
The search in the air and on the ground for Sebastian Rogers has been scaled back over the past month. But officials say they're still working on the case every day.
Interviewing individuals, re-interviewing individuals, checking out leads, rechecking leads.
Susan Nyland says they're doing an old-fashioned police investigation, including interviewing Sebastian's parents, who have been cooperating since the beginning.
There is not any kind of an indication that there is a criminal element involved. But we are keeping options open. We don't know what has happened.
At this point, they haven't found any videos or other physical evidence that's connected to Sebastian.
We are exploring every lead that comes in and every tip that comes in.
Chief Deputy Eric Craddock says the Sheriff's Department has not received any actionable leads from more than 300 tips.
Nothing would make me happier than to wake up tomorrow morning with a tip that cracks this case wide open and we find Sebastian and bring him home.
But he wouldn't say where the investigation goes from here beyond asking people to remain on the lookout for Sebastian.
We are here and we are dedicated.
In Gallatin, Brendan Tierney, WSMV4.
Officials are also concerned about misinformation spreading on social media surrounding Sebastian's disappearance. They say there are a lot of rumors and speculation online. And that becomes a problem when people bog down tip lines with their theories instead of real, concrete evidence. And
that was going on. Social media was fucking things up back on April 3rd. And who was all active? Tara Lynn having Robin on her panel, et cetera, et cetera. So to think that, you know, that wasn't a disruption early on, absolutely. Absolutely. Fox, or what is it? Nashville? Hang on. A new one? Where is it? I think he's on the most wanted because it's a priority. That's what I think. I can't find it now. Yeah, I think the 50K they believe will motivate somebody. Oh, Fox Nashville. Okay. I had a couple other videos, but we're going to have to save those for later. Let's go to Fox Nashville. We'll save those ones for later. We still have a lot to go over. This is never ending as long as it's on, you know what I mean? Ongoing. Let's see. Is it on their YouTube, I hope? Or on their website? Because the latest one is 17 hours ago. Is that the one? That's the 13-minute one. Yeah, I got to save that for another time. I know, 24/7, you're right, Straight Talker. You have your own opinions? Well, we will reconvene. We'll discuss this further. I just have to cut this short today because I have things I got to take care of. So I want to thank you guys for being here and being open-minded. I hope you'll go listen to those videos, and then we can have another live and we can run through them and we can talk about them. Because we need to like get the rumors and the BS out of the way, and I feel like that channel really has followed a lot of the stuff, and she has clips that have been deleted, which is what's crazy. So thank you so much. We're going to close this out. Thank you so much. And I will see you guys in the next one. And if you want to, look at the FBI site. It's interesting because some of these kids that are missing don't even have rewards. Elijah View has a $15,000 reward, but Sebastian has a $50,000 reward. He is a priority. I don't think it's cold. I think this case is on fire. I'm hoping and praying that Sebastian is alive and well. And everybody stay safe. I'll see you guys in the next one.